Hello, fellow Bobcats. My name is Robbie Porter, and I am running for HOSA Vice President. I think I'm qualified for this position because I love our school and medicine and have been in HOSA for 2 years. I also have a strong voice and will represent this school to the best of my ability. I'm not going to stand here and tell you all of my hopes and dreams, but I will tell you this. I am of the people, by the people, and for the people. Just like Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, I know what it is like to be an average person and to feel ignored. If I'm elected, I will make sure that everyone is treated equally and will have an opinion in this great club. We will also have plenty of fundraisers to raise money and awareness, but also have a fun time while doing it. Thank you for your time, and remember, Robbie Porter is of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Hey HOSA members, my name is Simone Ibrahim and I am running for Vice President. I'm currently a junior and have been in HOSA for 2 years. This year I was co-historian and also competed in competition. I would be good for VP because I have past experience as an officer and have the right skills and qualifications. I'm a dedicated, responsible, organized, and open-minded student, and that will offer HOSA my time and dedication. So don't forget to vote Simran E for VP.
Hi, my name is Samarpan Gautam, and I'm running for the 2014-2015 Vice President. Today I want to talk to you about being a Vice President, but before that I want to start off by listing a few things that teachers believe a Vice President should achieve in their run. One of the things is assisting the President when in need, also taking their spot during meetings and facilitating the meetings when they're not there, and also stuff like setting up meetings, setting up whatever it could be. It could be games, it could be just fun entertainment things. But to me, I believe that's only half of what a true Vice President should be. Those are external qualities of Vice President. What matters is the internal ones. I believe when we step in and we take that spot, we're taking a responsibility that it's our job and our responsibility to be a brother and sister. Remember, HOSA is not an organization. It's a family. It's that bond we create. Right when you join HOSA, me and you instantly become brothers and sisters, whether you like it or not. Me and you, we will be able to exceed in many different competitions. In a recent meeting with Dr. Parker, we talked about 2 different things, a compliant student and an engaging student. A compliant student is a student who is a good student, who does his work and follows directions. But an engaging student is a student who exceeds in his work, who does more than asked, and he goes above and beyond. That's the kind of students we want in HOSA. And with your cooperation, I believe me and you can make that happen. Remember, me and you are brothers and sisters. We can do this. We can rise above obstacles. We can overcome those obstacles and go beyond. Right now, with HOSA, we're right here. But with your cooperation, I believe we can take it up to here and maybe even more beyond. So help me, because I believe I have those qualities, and I would be honored to be your Vice President for the 2014 and 2015 year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Brooke Thomas and I'm running for Secretary. I'm a sophomore this year and this will be my 2nd year in HOSA. I think I should be Secretary because I am always organized and taking notes. And working together as a team is one of my specialties. I will never be late to any meetings or events, and I'm hardly ever absent. I can help make this year of HOSA fun and enjoyable for everyone, and I can make sure everyone knows what is going on in HOSA, and I will help any other officers when they need me. Secretary is the best role for me because if we don't have documentation about what's happening, it's easy to forget. So I'm always taking notes in every class, and I will make sure they are clear and organized, and all the other officers and teachers can read my handwriting. I will devote most of my time to HOSA to make sure I'm getting my job done and accomplishing my goals for HOSA, as well as helping my peers accomplish theirs. Thank you for your time, HOSA, and please choose me for Secretary.
Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Natalie Mendoza, and I recently went to state for the extemporaneous writing competition in HOSA, so I'm quite familiar with this organization. Before you tune me out, I'm asking that you hear why I am a superior candidate for HOSA Secretary. Now, first of all, being Secretary means keeping accurate records of meetings, activities, and programs. It is a vital role in creating history. Now, with this position comes certain skills, such as written and verbal communication, willingness to comply and collaborate with other officers, and efficiency and effectiveness with social skills. It's been said that information is a source of learning, but what is that without organization? Now, don't underestimate me just because I'm a freshman. Trust me, I'm a neat freak. All you have to do is take a look at my binder and class notes, and you'll understand just how thorough I am. I'm organized, diligent, and hardworking. I will strive for anything, no matter what the task is. Now, although I am committed to club volleyball, school volleyball, music recording sessions, and schoolwork, I never flake off. I'm 100% dependable and will show up whenever you need me. As HOSA secretary, I will go above and beyond to meet expectations, contribute ideas, and keep HOSA neat and tidy. I will continue to be responsible and determined throughout this whole term. So remember, think, act, and vote NAT.
Hi, I'm Casey Flores, and you should vote for me as your HOSA president because, one, I'm already fairly involved in the organization. I've been in HOSA for the past 2 years, and within those 2 years, I've competed at events as well as gone to various functions that HOSA has sponsored. Also within those 2 years, I've had a lot of time to observe just how HOSA is run and a few things that I think could be improved upon, as well as creating ideas that to improve those things. Another thing is that I'm very detail-oriented as well as organized, which is obviously important as a secretary. Being detail-oriented, I would make sure to take note of everything discussed during the meeting, and being organized, I would do so in a cohesive manner, so if someone happened to not be able to attend a meeting, they could easily go over my minutes and understand what had been discussed. Lastly, I'm very good at working with groups of people as well as communicating, which I would use to work with my fellow officers to make HOSA as successful as possible. So once again, vote for me, Casey Flores, as your HOSA secretary.
As treasurer, I'd not only be a resourceful advocate in keeping record of funds, but also creating them. Living in a single-parent household, I've had my share of helping with budgeting. In a situation where my parents are unable to give me money for buying certain things, I've always had the ability to go on my own and create my own money. For example, just going in my neighborhood and selling things or washing cars or mowing lawns. I've always been a problem solver, and I have the initiative to be proactive. So vote for me, Christian Carter, as your HOSA treasurer.
Hello, fellow HOSA members. I'm Jacob Tran, running for treasurer. I've been in HOSA for 2 years now, and this year I've been granted the opportunity to work alongside with Brian, our treasurer, as our co-treasurer. I'm well experienced in managing our funds, as well as know the necessary paperwork needed for our funding, as well as how to maintain the records for our funds. I am a dedicated HOSA member. I do competitive events as well as have a high attendance in our meetings and in our events. I'm a flexible individual and I am open to any ideas. So I will be a pretty good asset to your HOSA office. Thank you. Vote for me, Jacob Tran, for treasurer.
Hi, my name is Sierra Vaughn and I'm running for czar. Czar gets in a little bit of everything. Me, I like to be involved with everything, so I think this would be the best office for me. I've been in HOSA for 2 years, and this upcoming year will be my 3rd, so I think there needs to be a change for more people to know about HOSA, and so that we can grow bigger as one. Thank you, vote for me.